why privacy matters in AI. When we use AI tools, it's very easy to focus on the convenience and the power that they bring and forget the privacy settings. When these privacy settings are ignored, our private data, be that personal or company, can leak into places where it's not supposed to be. That could mean your personal data being exposed to the internet or your company's data being leaked to competitors. Another risk is that your data may be used to train AI models, which means that your data could appear in somebody else's answers. And finally, poor privacy controls can lead to legal or compliance problems, especially in strict industries such as finance or healthcare. The good news is once you know the risks, you can manage them with a few simple habits and settings. And to see how that works, we need to understand what actually happens to your data inside an AI tool. When you use a public or free AI tool, your chats and uploads may be stored on servers found all across the globe. These are often used to improve the models. This is a little bit similar to sending an email with no guarantee of where it may end up or who may read it later. In contrast to that, paid or enterprise AI platforms give you more control. This is closer to what happens when you call your phone company and the phone call is recorded, but there are very strict rules and guidelines about what can be done with that recording. The phone company will have a record of what you said, but they can't use it to train a model and they can't share that recording around freely. Paid AI tools could still use your conversations to train their models, but they typically give you a method to turn this feature off. They can also offer you guarantees that your data will remain within a particular jurisdiction, such as the United States or the European Union. This is not the case with free tools. We can think of it this way. Free AI is like sending a postcard that anyone along the route can read. But paid AI is like sending a registered letter that requires a signature when it's received. So how do you register your letters? Well, as I said, every paid AI solution from the big players includes a privacy setting you can adjust. These settings are often waiting for you to find them in the menus, but they can make a big difference. When you check these settings, be sure of two key things. First, your data and chats are not being used to train AI models. And second, confirm your documents and chats are not being moved outside of your jurisdiction. For some companies, this is a very strict legal requirement.